Hey guys, Dorothy here. Thought I'd come on live. I'll give everybody a little chance to get here. Let me share into Facebook and all of that. And then we'll start crafting. So, how's everyone doing today? How's it going? Okay. So, give everybody a little bit to come in. That's going to come in. Hi, Joetta. Yay. Giggles is here. She's already giggling in the background. Figure I'd come on and craft and maybe help a little bit ease the nerves. I'm actually working. I'm going to make some tucks. Hi, Connie. How are you tonight? Figured I'd do a few tucks. I like doing them on index cards because when you do them on index cards, they can be used as pockets or as tucks. So I thought I would make a bunch up just to have extras. It's always nice when you got to make a journal and you got a bunch of stuff stocked up. Well, good, Connie, especially in these times, the way things are. It is a good thing because it's crazy out there right now. I know in my area where I'm at, of course, we have a state of emergency and everybody needs to stay home and all of that craziness. And yeah, they take in temperatures when you go into work and all kinds of stuff. So I thought it would be nice just to take a little break and craft. So is everybody crafting and trying to stay busy? That's what I need to do, Joetta. I need to really try to stock up on some of them because I've used so much of my stuff that you stay so busy that you always, oh, I want to stock up and do this, and just seems like you never have time to do it. But I need to do just do a live like once a week where we stock up on whatever item it is. So I made that so it looked like a little rose. I thought that would be sort of cute just here. Oh, neat, Connie. Well, yeah, and once you even get a stash, it seems like you have busy times where you stay really busy and you don't get through, or you don't have time to sit down and do a certain thing, so you end up using your stash. And see, like that to me, I just think is just cute. So it has like a little rose on it. I don't know. I'll try to bring it closer. So it looks like a little rose. So just that, adds a little bit of pop in the corner of a journal page. And it, not a whole lot to it, but just to have something like that made, you can just stick in, makes it really nice. So but who all's here tonight? I know Joetta and Connie's here. Who else is listening? I don't know if my mom is. My mom usually watches a lot of my things. So if it popped up, she might be on here. And I'm using Vintage Photo on the edge just because I just love the age that it gives it, especially like around the corners and stuff like that. I love aging it up. And these I dyed. I used re-inkers just to dye little regular index cards. Not a lot to it. So let's start with some cheesecloth. Oh, well, thank you, Connie. Oh, really? The envelopes open up and it's a stack. The little card shelf. That's neat. Just bring the whole shelf here.
Bring the whole shelf. Okay.
That's neat, and it gives you a lot of room to be able to tuck all your little cards and stuff in. I have just found you just can't never have enough space. Let's see, this is yellow. So what do I want to use? I have a really pretty. I have a bunch of different scrap fabrics over here, but I have. Let's see, I have all kinds of. Oops. She moved my shelf. Can you tell? Ooh, I'm going to use that. I think that'll look really cute. And oh, I wish too. If you're in my Facebook group, Connie, the Done by Dorothy group, take a picture and show it. I mean, we love when people share. This is a little paper clip. So I'm going to put this little paper clip. Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. We'll see what we'll do. I may end up gluing it down. I want to do a diamond shape, I think. Let me find my pinking shears. Yeah, I would love to see it.
Well, I just got cold.
Yes, it was, right? I know, Joetta. She's just worried about everybody. When, like in our area, like I said, they have a lot of people where
I got it.
it's Done by Dorothy, Connie.
Got it?
Well, hold on. My daughter will put a link in there for you if that helps you. But like they have only essential businesses are allowed to be open and only essential travel. and all that. And
they actually updated the price for us. It's got to be anybody that manufactures.
so my husband, the factory he works in, they do electrical parts and things like that. So he still has to go in. But they actually sent 5 people home today with fevers and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just one of those times. This was supposed to be a paperclip, but it's one of those things where I think, I really like the way that looks too. You know what? I think maybe I'm just going to try to slide it to the top where you can move it off. Or, I don't like it like that, I don't think. I like it down here. What do you think? I should go ahead and use it? You know what? I have a bunch of little yellow cards. So let's trim one up here. Oops, let me do the other side. Let me do the solid side and we'll ink it up. But yeah, you know, Connie, share. I mean, we love when people share stuff in group. Yeah, you like it down in the middle too? I know. So I'm going to create a little pocket that'll be a hidden pocket. So we can either leave it in there as a paper clip and it can just stay there and it's a little perfect pocket. Or if we take it out, we'll have a little pocket that we can store stuff in. Just a little tuck we can, you know. I'm trying to find a little narrow tag if I have one that narrow. Yep. Yeah, so if we have a little bitty tag, we can store in there. I was trying to see if I have, oh yeah, see? We can just put a little bitty tag in there. So I'll ink that up, then we can decorate that. This part right here, is that what you're talking about, Joetta? These are just, I buy these from the Dollar Tree. These are the 3.5 by 5 index cards, and these are the 4 by 6. They're $1 a pack for 100 of them. And so what I do is when I dye my paper and my lace and all that, because I had all my colored paper and all that, I just put some of this with it, and then I have multicolors. So all these colors up here, there's blue, that's purple. There's a green, there's yellows, there's pink, and then there's the coffee dyed. So it just gives me a nice option. So yeah, when I dye my paper, I just dye all that with it, and then I do. Are you talking about this here? These are, I have a shelf with these little cubbies in it, and these are just like different parts of different kits that I've cut out. Like there's little flashcards and all kinds of little words and little tucks and pockets and little tickets. Yeah, there's a cute little tag I think we'll put on the other tag. So there's just a bunch of little stuff in there, but I was looking to see if there was a little definition, but I think I'm going to leave it alone because I have that. So well, hi, Georgia. Georgia's always late. We're used to Georgia being late. That's okay. We still love you, Georgia. We're just working out our nerves, and this gives us something to focus on. So I'm going to put a little ticket on there. Oh, really? Your lines run? Huh. I wonder why. I've never had a problem with mine. I buy mine at the Dollar Tree and use them. Now, it may just depend on the process that you do. I boil my water and in my kettle. And then pour it in a glass dish, like a baking casserole dish. Oh, you're so sweet, Georgia. Georgia was lucky. She got that Christmas journal. I fell in love with that. I love mine. I can't wait till Christmas so I can use it. But yeah, I just, do my water where it's hot, nice and hot, and then pour it in there with my tea bags. And then when, I let my tea set for about 5 minutes or so, and then squeeze all my tea bags out. And then when I get those out, then I just soak my paper in there. And on my index cards, I put in there until I pick them up and I notice there's a color difference. And when I can notice that it has that color difference, then I pull them out and lay them on a baking sheet. Now, I have found that they do better if I put the lines down on my tray versus up on my tray. It's really weird, but it seems like they die better that way. Oh yeah, me too. So there's that one. And we did one earlier before you came, Georgia. A little brown one with a little cluster and has a little lace rose that I made on there. So we've got those two done. So we have a yellow and a brown. So we'll work through the color. Let's do blue. I love blue. And again, I'm using Vintage Photo because I just think it's like the perfect ink color. Okay, so let's do something really, really snazzy. Ooh, I like this. I think we should use that. And I think I'm going to use some of that. And let's see. I'm looking through all my little cubbies of all my lace and whatnot. I actually think putting a white underneath that might be nice. Oh, and what about my pink? And then when I oh, thanks, Georgia. And Joetta, when I do mine, I dye all of my lace, my cheesecloth, everything at one time. So yeah, that's how like I said, that's how I do it. Let's see. I think we're going to decorate this one across the front. I want to. Do this across the front. You may want some hanging off this because I like when I put them in for pockets. Like if I put them at the bottom of the page, that it, it has some dangle on it. I'm cutting this stripe out of here. I want this stripe because I think it would go really good with that blue and that pink. And these were, I was at a Goodwill. Don't ask me which one because I go to a bunch of them. And they had a bunch of like garbage, not garbage bags, but like gallon Ziploc bags. They were just full of random quilt squares. And like somebody, had made them and they were going to do them for a quilt. And they just had bagged them all up. And I don't know if it was like an older person and maybe something happened, you know, because sometimes our kids, you know, kids don't appreciate crafts near as much as the parents. Okay, not all kids. Some kids do. Yeah, if you're here, shout out, join in on the chat. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna cut a small square. I think I want it flat on one side. I think I want the pinking edge on one side, or you could pinky all the edges, I guess. Since the other one's not, that might pull out those ends. Oh, see, I like that with that pink. I think I want to put this about right there where it looks like it crisscrosses. Okay, and then I want to use one of the little definitions because I think I just had one that, yes, had one that says bloom. It says bloom, a noun, a flower, particularly those considered beautiful, a verb to flourish and grow. So I think that'll look really cute on there. Yep, I think I want it there. I want it just where it looks like it joins everything together, but it's not really. So I'm just doing these. So I have some extras stocked up, taking advantage of the time. And okay, so there's that one. Well, hi, Carol. Hi, Catherine. Well, there you go, Carol. That's how to use them. So now we're working on purple. And I think for purple, let's see what I have for purple. Yeah, these are just random. There's not really any specific color pattern to them, which is why, I mean, I could use them for like a crazy quilt type thing, but some of them I really don't care for because they're like video game Minecrafty things for kids, which I mean is great, or like these I don't really care for. I mean, maybe if I cut the circles out, it's just sort of more abstract to me. Like when I do quilts, I tend to do more like this style is more me. Let's see, I have that's got purple in it, that's got purple in it. That's sort of a lavender. I have this one. Which one do you guys think? You guys let me know. Tell me which one do you like the best? Because I don't know. Help. Come on, somebody speak up. The blue-green one? This one with the blue and green? Oh, listen to you. Everybody throw out something different. Okay. Okay, we will do the blue-green one, and then we'll do the lavender one. Anybody else got anyone? Okay, let's see. Let me think how I want to do this. No. Oops. You see how I measure things, don't you? Don't base anything off on how I measure things, because sometimes I just randomly guess. And if it's crooked, well, that's what happens. Oh, well, be safe, Georgia. Thanks for coming and joining us. As always, we love having you here. And be careful and be safe. And some of them I thought we could do a full piece of fabric across. Oh, thanks, Carol. Exactly, Catherine. Well, you know, I learned a long time ago that perfection was, well, ooh, you know what? I got purple stamps. That would look cute on there. There you go. I know. What time is it over there, Carol? Because I know Carol's over on the other side of the water, tuning in all the way from Australia. Or, well, okay, that general area, right, Carol? No, she's probably like, no. You have to tell me again. I know. I'm digging through here trying. Oh, I've got this. I forgot I had this. Isn't that pretty? Somebody sent that to me. I don't know who it was. Let me see. Can I get it all? There it is. There it all is. Isn't that pretty? Somebody sent that to me. Let's see what our little verbs are. Our nouns and verbs and stuff here. So we got home, inspire, beauty. We don't use bloom. Nature, treasure. You know what? I think I'm gonna use the one that says special because the one paperclip we had had special on it. It does, exactly. Yeah, see, I knew it was Australia. Yay, I was right. I wasn't wrong for once. Let's see, what color? Well, that has white in it, so let's use white cheesecloth to base that on. Yeah, Catherine, it really does. It's gorgeous. Oh, fun. My boys loved trains when they were little. Well, see, I'll never forget that you're on the east coast of Queensland. See, I just said that so I would remember, which means I might forget tomorrow. I'll have to write it down somewhere. I have to mail you something and then I'll remember forever. Oops, I didn't ink this card up. You guys didn't let me ink the card up. You guys are supposed to yell and remind me. See, I told you I forget everything. Well, welcome to parenthood. Kids always fight. Yeah, I think I'll put the whole thing on there. I was going to cut the stamps out, but I think I'll put it all on there. You'll do it like that. I know, right? I just feel a need to pull out some of that purple that I dyed. Like, I'm like, oh, I look so pretty there. Everything looks better with a little lace at it. I'm going to cut this part at the top across, though. It's worse than fighting, Catherine. They're teenagers. They're territorial right now, so. Carol, do you have any children, or? I don't know. I know, I did too. I fell in love with it. It is so pretty. So I thought it would look really pretty hanging off the edge of this. I'm gonna put this right here, sort of tilted. And then I want to put this, I think I'm gonna put this there, or in the corner maybe. Ugh. But I think I sort of like it there. Yep. Which, I mean, I actually wouldn't even have to put that on there because just the stamps, I think, make it absolutely pretty. Hi, Kim. How are you? Yep, I like it. You know, Catherine, I could sort of see that out of you. That's horrid, but I can. Kim, you're joining in. We're just doing some little, either, use them as tucks or, slip them in as journaling cards or use them as pockets. So they're sort of just little multi-use, but they're just 3.5 by 5 index cards. And we did a purple and a tea dyed, a yellow, and a blue, which means my pink is coming up. Let's see what we got over here. That I almost feel like we have to do this pink. I mean, how pink is that pink? Yep. Oh, you're fine, Kim. I just came on. I figured it would be nice to sort of break the monotony up with the way things are. I think I cut that crooked, which isn't a surprise because I've been known to cut things crooked, especially when I'm not measuring. I know, I love it. Oh, you have 3? Oh, grandkidlets. I love it. That's so cute. I have to remember that. I have an 18-year-old, 2 16-year-olds, twins. I have, an 18-year-old boy. I have a 16-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old son that are twins, obviously. Well, not obviously, I guess. And then I have my 14-year-old that's giggling in the background. And then I also have 2 stepkids that are twins, a boy and a girl. But they're 28. So, because my husband's like 14 years older than I am. So there's a little bit of an age difference. I did cut that. My daughters laugh at the back. They're like, yeah, just a little bit. We don't notice it until like he starts talking about remembering the bicentennial here in America, in 1976. And he's going, well, don't you remember Sam the Eagle? Blah, 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 talking about it. And I had to sit there apparently with this look of total loss on my face. And he's like, well, don't you remember? And I'm like, no. And he's like, we have to remember it. It was in 1976. And I'm like, I wasn't born in 1970. I wasn't born in June. I wasn't born until December of 76. I like that yellow. I think that contrasts that really, really well.
Oh,
So-
this is a 6-year-old boy.
I know, Catherine's got itty bitties.
Aw.
Ooh, I think I like that. Let's layer it up. This almost looks faded, but it's the right side. It's really weird. This almost reminds me of like, you guys are going to think I'm funny, but like one of like my grandma's, if you guys remember, like, well, you guys may wear them. I better not say that. Like I'm trying to think exactly, like house coats, you know, like the short sleeved house coats that had like the snaps up the front. It looks like something my grandmother would have wore. It really does. Ooh, you know what? I should put some of that on there. And Carol, I really like doing the lives and, you know, creating along with everybody. It just, I don't know, it seems, I don't know, not so alone, I guess. I don't know. If it's something everybody likes, it's something that I know we're going to start doing. Sorry, I was pulling some lace to put at the bottom. We're going to start doing on Wednesday, starting this Wednesday, house dresses. Yes. Well, hi, Suzanne. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Do you go by Suzanne or Suze? But yes. So you know exactly what I'm talking about then. My grandma, and you know, she had like the green and the yellow checked ones and all these different colors. And that's what that reminds me of, is just that. I don't know. Let me hold it up so maybe you can see a little better. But it's like white, but it's got this teeny tiny, just little pink print. I'm trying to get it to where it'll focus. There you go. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Really?
Does she know who Cap Lock is?
Catherine, you let me not ink again. Why did you do that? Do what? I didn't miss the baby part, apparently.
Okay, wait, like here.
Just tell me what. What? No, we are not.
No more kids.
I am 43 years old. My husband will be 57 in July. I have 4 plus the 2 steps.
Catherine knows what's right.
No, she could wait till she turns 18 and she can have her own. I'm not me.
Oh, I'm having a kid when I'm
No,
like
she
23.
says that, but
I have a little brother. Or
I
sister.
have one brother. I have me and one brother. And he has 5 children, and the oldest one has one child that is like 2, and they're all like stair steps. So there's like
Aw.
the oldest one has a 2-year-old. Oh, thank you, Carol. Everybody loves it. She's a giggly little thing. Oh, so I like that with the special handling. I think the yellow just pops just enough. I don't know. What do you guys think? But so my niece, I only have one niece, has a baby, and then my nephew has 3, and then my other nephew has 3, and then my other nephew has 1, and then the other one is the same age as my daughter. But what do you guys think? Does it need something else, or you like the way it looks? Yeah, every time we have a kid, they come in pairs, and so, you know, there's always a bunch.
It's like
Okay, I think I do too. So let's see. We did a pink. I have to see. This is how bad my memory is. We did pink. We did a blue. Well, here for the latecomers, I'll try to.
More sisters?
So we did the pink. We did the blue. I'm trying to make sure it focuses okay. We did the yellow. I love the yellow with the special. Trying to make sure it comes in. There it goes. We did just the tea dyed. And then we did the purple. I love the purple one.
We do pink one next.
We just did a pink.
Oh, we did.
Yep. So
Green.
now I have these big ones, and I thought I would turn them this way because if you turn the 4x6 long ways and you glue the 3x5s right along the edges, the 4x6s will slide and just fit inside, sort of as tags. So I thought I would sort of do some like that to do with plain pockets that we could decorate. So let's see, what do we want to put on these? Let's start with the blue. What do you guys think? Let me see. I had some lace here somewhere. Let me see. Oh, look what I got. Yeah, I find mine like at our dollar store. You can find them at Walmart, all those kind of places. Thank you, Carol and Connie and Joetta and Kim. And I'm not going to go through everybody's names, but
You went for everybody's name.
But I found this curtain and I'm like, I just don't know if I want to cut it up because it's definitely cover. It's definitely a cover to use on a cover. Who has that curtain?
Catherine. Yes, Catherine.
Oh, do you? Isn't it cute? I love it. Oh, well, see, Carol, maybe I'll have to drop some in the mail for you.
Joetta's still here.
Because I actually found like 3 of these. So I was just stoked. I love that. But I was digging through my pile of lace and stuff. Let's see what else I have in here. Let's see. And this is blue, so I need something that contrasts that. I don't like using the same colors. Ooh, how about some yellow? I think that would look pretty just halfway down like that, and then maybe something darker down the side. Battenberg lace, yes. Yeah, you know what? I think I do. I think I want this to be darker. This is not yellow enough for me. I want to do blue and yellow, and I want this darker. So let me figure out exactly what size I want this to be. Let's see. I'll pull that down right like that. And these doilies here, these are like El Cheapos. I actually found these at our Dollar General at Christmas time, and they had them on clearance. You got 2 in a pack, and I got them for like 30 cents a piece. So I like that because it's not like when you when you get like an antique one, you want to be stingy with it.
Where are you gonna have that from? That one might not show up because it's so neon.
You go with this one.
Okay, sunshine.
Okay, I got a spray. Ooh, yeah, I think I'll spray my paper. Will you hand me my splat box?
Yes, ma'am. It's right here.
Here you go. I don't want to cover everything. So, and I'm just gonna, this is the apple barrel sprays that we have.
Which color is it?
Oh, do you use, yeah, it's lemon multi-surface, the satin acrylic paint from Walmart. It's 50 cents a container, and it's just acrylic paint. You can use any kind of acrylic. And I've got the DIY on the channel. Oh, you use El Cheapo? Yeah, I don't know where I picked that up from, Catherine, but I use it. I know, and it seems like the more you do it, the more you feel like you have to have it on there. It doesn't look right. My thingy's clogged.
Do you want blue?
No. You gotta find my rag.
Oh, here's the damn phone.
gonna give it a little highlight of yellow. I know it looks really bad. I promise you, it won't look that bad when the lace covers it. I am sorry for the noise. But yeah, I mean, if you guys really like the lives, I mean, that's something I can definitely do because, I mean, when I pre-record videos and post them, I'm sitting on there doing it the whole time. So, I mean, it doesn't matter whether I'm doing it with you there or not. Okay.
It's actually not that loud in the video. The dryer is not very loud at all.
Let's see. And I wanted this to be sort of really dark so it sort of popped through the background. It almost creates like a greenish tone.
She enjoys it.
Oh, well, thank you, Catherine. I do too. I like being able to chat. I mean, sometimes you sit and craft and, you know, you're by yourself and you're like, oh, you know, sort of, it's not really, I mean, lonely is not the word, I don't guess, but you just sit there by yourself and you're like, I wonder what other people are making right now. So,
what are y'all doing?
oh, I know, Carol. She thinks she's funny.
I am.
She says she is.
Oh. Ooh, I like that.
Yep. Yeah, I like to, there you go. Joetta, I like to, when I do my book covers, and I'll be doing the Touch of Nature book cover tomorrow. But when I do my book covers, I like to use a fabric base. More so than paper. I don't know why. I think the spine takes the pressure a lot better, and I just sort of like it a lot better, I guess. I don't know why. I just do. Okay. So we have that. And let's see. Oh, yes. I feel the need to fussy cut. Oh, well, thanks, Kim. Let's see. I'm going to just sort of trim this around here where I think it would have been sort of randomly following the pattern there. And yes, I do not like fussy cutting at all. Well, this isn't really fussy cutting. I'm actually like cutting it out, but I don't know if you guys all watch Junk Journal Ideas, her YouTube channel or not. Donna. She did a really awesome video the other day on fussy cutting and how to do it. And the difference between like how I'm doing is just cutting out. And when you're fussy cutting, you actually should have, like, especially if you're doing paper, you should have a little white around the edges for it to truly be fussy cut. Because I would always, you know, I'm a quilter, and, you know, in quilting, if you fussy cut something out of a pattern, then, you know, you're doing like I'm doing. You cut around the edge and then you blanket stitch it to attach it, you know, sort of like an applique or whatever. So I had never heard the part about putting an edge around it. I love this fabric right here, but I love that blue color. I'm sorry, guys, for being so quiet. This is one of those things that if I don't look, I'll cut my finger off. These are this is actually a pair of the Tim Holtz haberdashery scissors, and I'm telling you, these things are sharp. Oh, thanks, Carol. Yes, Donna is a sweetheart. She is just one of the sweetest people. I must feel like I want something in the background. I must feel like I want something there a little darker to just sort of. Nope, don't like that. What can I put under there? Hi, Mary. I don't know. I sort of do like that. Let's see. It's one of those where I can't decide if I like it or not. I'm wondering. Let me look over here in my little box. Because I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I want to use that. Well, I don't want to cut up one with. Ooh, maybe a bingo card behind it popping out. Just something to sort of pop that out a little bit. Maybe do it sort of crooked like that. Oh, I think I like that. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Carol's like, yes. You know what I think? Yep, I think I do. Let me ink this up. And I'm wondering. Just a little bit around the edge. I'm not trying not to hit too much, but a little bit. Just sort of give it a little. Give it a little age. Yep, I think I like that. Is everybody happy? Then we'll do it. Let's make it official. It's okay, Carol. I think it's cute. I do it too. Let me put this back on here so I can. There we go. There we go. And then you've got the whole entire backside. Let me ink it up too. Then you've got that whole backside to journal on. Oh, it's vintage.
2.0.
Vintage photo. And then, let's see. Oh, you know what would look really cute there, actually, if that would actually look cute in there, because you'd have the top of the flower or the pink of the flower sticking out, and it would really contrast, but it wouldn't really, I don't know. It's cute. Okay, so we've got that one. Let's pull out a vintage photo, or a inked one. Let's see. What will you do a flashcard on this one? And all of the little flashcards, the bingo cards and all that, I believe are from either Artie Mays or Tracy Fox kits, one or the other. But these, I mean, if you run, a little bit of darker ink on the outside edges, they age up so nice. And I sort of like having a little ephemera on my page. And I have some lace over here that's really pretty straight lace that I think would just look, yeah, I don't want it on there because it's brown. Let's look and see what other. Ooh, what about that? I love that. Believe it or not, that is like my favorite. My favorite of all the laces I dyed is this one. They're still sort of, when you first dye them, they sort of get starchy feeling. This is like my all-time favorite. Well, I mean, I have a couple favorites, but this is probably my favorite. I actually think for this one, let's do this. How far up do I want to do it? There. I know. I love the color. It was actually a white Battenberg. I actually found it at my thrift store, and I just did a video on coloring lace, dyeing lace and stuff, and I actually dyed it with the Apple Barrel acrylic paints. Like, I sprayed the yellow on. I actually sprayed my lace, and it just turned out great. I fell in love with it. Okay. Yeah, it was Cabana Stripe is what it's called. This is acrylic sprays that I made, and there is a video that I have in the DIYs for acrylic sprays on how to make them. It's water, alcohol, acrylic paint. There's not a whole lot to it, and it's just the Apple Barrel paint, the little 50-cent ones. That you buy at like Walmart, the little Apple Barrel by Plaid, or any kind of acrylic ink works. And I just use my spray and spray it, and it dyes it. And it doesn't take very long to dry. Yes, Carol, that's what I thought when I was looking at it. I was like, that would really be cute. So I'm going to glue this on and create this one. I thought because you can use these things in all kinds of different ways. And I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, Suzanne, and it's amazing because I actually priced it out, and I have like less than, by the time I bought my bottles, and I bought them on Amazon, you get like, I think you get 12 of them for maybe like $9. I don't know. I only have like $1.60 in a whole bottle, And that's counting my paint and everything. Of course, the bottles you can reuse, and the paint, you only use about a teaspoon of it. And then you use water and alcohol with it and glycerin, but you buy a big bottle of glycerin for like $3 at Walmart in the pharmacy. And you only use like 5 drops. Oh, Carol, I have been using them up like crazy. They're just so handy. And then what I did is I actually, I have a little basket that I put them in. Well, I think you guys have seen me pull the basket out. And I leave them on a shelf right by, where I'm creating, because they're right there and you can use them for so many things. Yeah, they're super easy. Okay, I think I want this across the bottom like this, and we can create sort of a dual tuck. That'll be cute. Let me cut this down the middle. Oh, I threw my glass. I am so sorry. That was loud.
Oh my gosh, it's a gallon. Gallon?
Has a gallon of what?
Of glycerin.
Oh, well, there you go. Do you make soap? I know a lot of people have used glycerin if they make soap and things like that, but
this is what she uses.
Yeah, I have bigger bottles, but I wanted to show, if people don't use glycerin a lot, this is the easiest way, the cheapest way to buy it. I buy mine in like 16-ounce bottles, and I've used it in soap making and in painting. A hint. Oh, you're fine, Catherine.
Oh.
And if you have any paint, like if you're working with your acrylic paints or anything like that, and you put a couple drops of glycerin in it, it'll keep them from drying out in your palette. I love that. I just love how that turned out. Now I almost feel like I need to put this up here. To pull it all together. Maybe. Oh, no. I know what I'll do. Let me trim these down to about the same length.
Carl, you can't. You have to use both, right? Well, at least you use both.
Catherine, these are actually part of a kit, an ephemera kit, and I'll look up for sure and let you know. It was either Artie Mays or Tracy Fox, and it was like $2 or $3 on Etsy. And there was just like page after page after page of, there was like these, and there was bingo cards and postcards and like all kinds of postcards you could print. And let's see what all. And there was tags, and there was just alteration tags, and just tons of ephemera type stuff. And I think it was like $2.99 or $3.99. So let me turn this around like this. And we're going to put this up here because that just blends and looks so good.
Am I even saying that? Because I'm not completely sure. I'm going to call Carol. Cool, maybe I can use glycerin for alcohol. I could do some research and see.
Now, Carol, I will tell you this. If you don't have alcohol, you can use it just using water. You can make them just using water. The only problem is the reason you put the alcohol in is because it increases the shelf life. So like if you can't get alcohol right now, I would make maybe a half a bottle versus a full bottle unless you think you're going to use a lot of it. And just make a smaller batch of it so you use it before it goes bad. Just because water sets. Now you probably could get around that and not have to worry about the water going bad or anything if you boil your water really, really well. I mean, I'm talking like to a full rolling boil. I would for, several minutes. Then let it cool and put it straight into your bottles and, maybe boil your bottles even. Yes, rubbing alcohol is what it is. Catherine, it is rubbing alcohol.
91%.
This is 91% isopropyl. The reason you use 91% is because it's going to evaporate faster. You can use 70%, whatever percent you have. Again, you're just increasing the amount of water, and when you increase the amount of water, then be more careful. Yeah, it will work. Just make sure I would make a smaller amount so you don't have it sitting around long term, because with water, you don't want bacteria to build up in it, and because you're working with paper over time.
I'll see if I can find a sterilization. Wait, she's...
Will you grab my stencils up there?
Your what?
My stencils?
Yes.
And my brush. Yep.
There you go. There you go. Have you want? Clean up ranch.
Oh yeah, I bet. Oh yeah, yes. You can use bottled water. I use bottled water for just about everything that I do. But yeah, if you have rubbing alcohol, you're good.
Top water.
Yep, it slid.
It does indeed. I'll see if I can find something on this.
Yeah, tap water will, if you boil it, then you can get out there, but tap water will build bacteria in it because you have bacteria in your pipes and stuff. So.
There's also the whole thing.
And I'm just sort of inking this up on the back just to give it a little bit of vintage. So I thought I would do a little splatter on it, which that's how it looks. So let's see. I don't want to do too much in there, but we can do some little bitty tags in there. But yeah, so hopefully that helps some. See, I'm looking to see what I had here. And a lot of these, like this, I'm going to put the math card in. Oops. In the pocket back here. And then I'm not going to do anything with it because I want to leave it, depending on, the type of journal I put it in. I may want to put something themed, like if I'm doing.
It comes across peachy on my screen.
Oh, the card? Yes, it almost does have a peachy color. And this does too. It almost has like a peachy, vintagey tone.
She does.
I have so many fun goodies. You're so funny, Catherine. I do, and I hate to admit this, but I haven't really paid full price for anything that I have, which I've been lucky in that area. Like these, I got we have a store called Five Below, and I got it for like $2. And normally they're a lot more expensive, if you go to like Walmart or places like that. But I find it's really good for stenciling. But yeah, and I will look. I may try to, for my next video. It does. It really does. Right. And I want to put this to and from to down here. Oh. I will print out a set of the ephemera like this that I got and who it's from for the next live that I do, Catherine. And I'll make sure I let you know when I do and let you know exactly where it came from. Yeah, it looks blue.
It's more of a
But this is actually more of like an emerald green type color. But yeah, and I like that. It's just basically done, but I can go in and I can add, my themed items if I want to put a
color tree. We have a family doll.
Yes, I have a Dollar Tree.
Multiple colors.
Yes, I have a Dollar Tree. I just feel like this needs something more.
You want some blue?
No, I want you to get the 3D sticker bucket.
Oh, okay.
I think it needs something on it. I think I have some dots that may work there. I know, and you guys can't even see all my pretties.
There is so much stuff in the bucket right now.
Hold on, I'm digging and looking. Hold on. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe a butterfly?
Yeah.
Maybe a butterfly? Would that look pretty? I sort of like that butterfly right there.
In change, butterflies definitely look green.
Yeah, no, it's actually okay, like this is a turquoise blue. I don't know if that would help with the green. I think it's just the coloration.
Yeah, it definitely does help with getting the green out on camera.
Does that show the green more?
Yeah, that definitely shows the green more.
So let me see.
It's definitely green. I'm thinking buttons. Ooh, Carol thinks buttons.
Well, I know. We don't want to talk about buttons.
Really, your buttons?
Yeah, I think buttons too, to sort of lend to it because it has the old fashioned. Look, I got these at our Dollar Tree. Aren't they cute? Look at the little tea time. I love it.
I don't know if you got a select box for buttons.
Well, that's exactly where I wanted to put something, like maybe 2 or 3.
I'm giving you jars of buttons.
That's what I thought I need.
Yeah, you can put it there.
Nope, I don't want those. I want my antique ones. No.
You got so many jars of buttons. Sorry.
It's right there.
Which one?
It's on this
Alright.
side on the bottom.
Yeah, so many buttons.
She's grabbing my buttons for me. I don't know what I would do without her. Have to get up and get them myself, I guess.
Oh my god, it's so heavy.
Oh, does Charlie say butterfly? I know I like the butterfly, but then I don't want to, if I don't have a nature journal, then I don't want to sort of go that way. So I think maybe buttons would be neutral. Then if I put in a butterfly journal, I can add a butterfly. So let me see if I can get this out here. Look, my mom got these for me. My mom and dad got these for me at an estate sale. And my mom, I think, is probably on here watching, maybe.
I'll check.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
and and I think it was either like $8 or $12 maybe that they got them. And they're all old. Look, it's a big top peanut butter jar. And there's just tons of buttons. So let's see if we can find, and there's all kinds of stuff in here. And I leave it in here like this instead of.
Mom. Okay.
My mom is Barbara. She doesn't respond in the chat and stuff because she doesn't really understand that. We're gonna have to set her down and teach her, but she always I love that would be really pretty, but it's too awkward. I think I want just a couple small buttons, maybe like 3 little small buttons versus there's a little brown button.
Daniel says you have a button in the same green color too. You have a buckle, I'm sorry.
Oh, the buckle, yes. That is the same color. See, there's all kinds of stuff in here, and it's just tons and tons of goodies. I love digging through here. And that's too blue. Ooh, I like that one. I want 3 different buttons, I think. I didn't even open this one. I have other buttons too. I have a jar of buttons I got from my grandmother, and
they're all right next to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to set my mom down and show her how to do it. She's always scared. She watches on her phone, and I think she's always scared she's gonna, mess her phone up or something. If she hits the wrong button, she's gonna do something wrong. And I'm gonna put the green in the middle.
That's an awesome box.
But yeah, I love my buttons. I could sit and go through that. Yes, it is, Susan. I could sit and go through that box all day long, which is, one of those things. You get them out to craft and you end up poking through it because you really, really like them.
And you forget you had that one button.
There's always this one button that you see and you're like, oh, I love this button. This is like one of my favorite buttons. And it's probably not pretty, but I really, really like it.
I like the muscle ones that are shiny.
Get this to stick. It doesn't want to stick. Fabri-Tac works great for buttons, or hot glue, either one. But Fabri-Tac works. Sometimes it takes a bit to latch on.
Is Joetta still here?
I don't know. I haven't heard from Joetta, so I don't know if she's still here or not.
Joetta's my buddy.
Oh, Joetta. I know if you're not watching now, you'll probably watch it later. Lena's like, well, Joetta's my buddy. Yep. See, the buttons is what it needed. It needed that hint of a button.
Oh, yes, yeah, I like that.
I like it.
A button, like a butterfly, not a butterfly, a button in the corner.
And see, I'm not even sure I would just keep this plain to journal on, because I think this has enough on it that if you put too much, it would draw too much. And we always have two, if I can.
Oh, she's here.
Oh, she was worried about you. I'm not going to put anything down there because I'm trying to find a little tag here, but like, this is another one. These I know came from Artie Mays. She has a whole collection of tickets, and they're really cool. They come with different shapes and where you have to punch the holes out, and there's just like page after page after page after page of tickets. I know that came from Artie Mays. So I think this came from, but see that we do have this tucked down here too.
It says it's a pocket.
Yes, it is. And this is nice enough. You could paper clip this in on the side, and have it as a movable pocket, or you could actually glue it down if you wanted to. I mean, from the top, you could, you could go on this. I wouldn't.
Oh. It hasn't showed up on yours yet.
I wouldn't like washi tape it in or whatever, or you could just staple it to a page and sort of have it, or you could flip it over to right on the back. But yeah, I like that. Okay, what should we do? Something with this turquoise about the same, like the same?
Yeah.
But with the turquoise, I love this turquoise with the blue. Oh no, I think it'd look really good on the tea dyed.
Yeah.
A really nice tea dyed.
Yellow.
Something that's got a lot of age on it. Let me see. Let me look through my. See, I was dyeing tags at the same time and I laid it on it. Let's see. Should we do one this way with the fabric pocket in the middle? We could do that and put some lace across the top and then maybe a button on each side. That would look cute. Let's see. You know what? I'm just going to cut this across where it's already folded like it was meant to be.
No, you're not going to get your shoes.
So, and I'm one of those, I go at it like fighting fire. I just glue it down. But hopefully everybody's staying safe and healthy.
Do it.
Who said do it?
Suzanne, Joanna says I'm going to have to come raid your stash. Law.
Oh, I know. You know what?
I'm already doing it.
Jody, you said something about Metamora, Antique and Uncle Junk's down there. I don't know if you have been there or not. If not, girlfriend, we gotta make a trip. We have got to go do that because that place is phenomenal. I mean, it is just a blast. And I like going in there just to look at everything. Okay. Let's see what, you know what? Oh, too bad we didn't have a white. We'll have to do a white one and use this lace. I love that.
You have this one. Oh wait, no, you have here. You go. That's not white. It's more of like an off beige white.
I like it. What do you think? You like that?
My husband. I think good for groceries. Right now it's gonna be horrid trying to find groceries.
Oh, well, good luck, Catherine, because around here it's crazy. You can't find anything.
That trim is so pretty, said Carol.
I'll tell you what, that trim I found it.
Flowers hard to get here, so I'm looking at buying a grain mill.
At Walmart. Sort of like, let's see, what is it? My husband was in England for a while, and it's not, is it Tesco? No, I think it's Tesco that you have. Well, I know it's in England. I don't know if it's in Australia, but it's like the Walmart or your big box store is where I got it from. I love that. I think I should put buttons across here and use this as a pocket. Because, let me see. I was gessoing early on this, so it doesn't want to fold on me. So this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, or a standard US letter.
Beautiful binary jump.
So
yes, buttons.
See, that would be a little bit off, but if we don't put anything on the sides, you could trim it down and use it for a straight pocket across the bottom. Have this, plus have this secondary pocket with buttons across the bottom. I think that's what we'll do. So I'm going to go ahead, so this is ready when I do a journal, and trim the edges off. Like that. Buttons. Did you come back already?
Yes, I can get them out though.
Or bring my grandma's bucket.
Your grandma?
Well, hold on. I got these. Well, I think these are mostly. There's a white button.
A white button.
I don't think I like
Trim
that.
it.
Trim it. I did.
Cut it off.
I think I need old buttons.
Your old buttons are right there.
These are were my grandma's buttons. I don't pull them out very often because
They're old.
I like saving them. There's a little button. I was trying to see what other buttons we have. You know what? That would be really pretty. I don't know. A lot of these are just little plain ones. We have to. Ooh, look. That was pretty on a purple one. Maybe I'll leave that one out. Sometimes I have to move the buttons out so I have more room. Oh, there's another. What is that? Oops, get down here. I love fabric covered buttons. Look at that one. That is straight from the 70s.
It is. It looks like an owl.
Yeah, Catherine, that's exactly how I am. I would think about it, but then I just don't think I could part with it. I don't really want to use the same buttons, but I like that one. And that one's blue, but it doesn't really go. This blue is almost sort of hard to match buttons up to. Grab the other box. Yeah. I like that one. I'm not sure about... Oh, you know what? You don't have to do that, Lenny.
I should be on this one.
I know.
I'm going to keep it confusing.
Okay. I know what I'm going to do.
Here, just give me. Are you going to put it back?
I have this little trim. I'm wondering if I did it in a circle. Like that. And put that in the middle. It would look like a little flower. Maybe put it in the middle. Or maybe I should use a smaller button. Maybe it's too much. This is how I do when I create, you guys. I gotta sit here and go, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I'm not one of those ones can just... I sort of think that's cute. But then I sort of think this lace is too big. Oh. You know what? What is... Hold on. What about these? If I put a couple little daisies around, and these are there's a white one in one of those. Maybe in that one. I have gold one, little gold ones, or little yellow ones. That's cute. And I do have. Did you like that, Carol?
Sorry, it's public service announcement.
Really, her and her public service announcements.
You get me?
Oh, it is down for far. I'm sorry. Ike was walking off the end.
You have to find it.
So I have those little daisies I could put across the end.
That at 2.0 love.
Okay, maybe we can just use the little.
Yeah.
We can use that and do that in the middle, like that, sort of around it where it looks like a little flower. I don't know because it's so far. This lace hangs down so far. Or since that's white lace, I actually have little white daisies I could put. Where's my scissors? Sorry.
Well, just bottom one on the side said Catherine.
You like just the one button?
Button. Yeah, she said button.
Okay. Everybody just likes the button. What about if I just put the button without the lace, or you want the lace there?
Yes, the daisies and nothing else, says Suzanne. Thank you. Good night. Oh.
Good night, Mary.
Love the daisies.
Okay. Sorry, Catherine.
Overruled.
Hey, she got the lavender a while ago.
But you did both.
I do like the daisies too, you guys. I think they're cute.
I can't wait to do something with this.
I,
Like, it looks like it should be on the little girl's dress. Can you try middle on top of white trim? Too late.
oops.
Well, you can still try.
Sorry, Carol.
Can you try in middle on top of white trim?
Sorry, Carol.
Just keep saying sorry.
I'm sorry. However,
Boo.
who said boo?
Catherine. Because you went against her.
That's okay.
Yeah. Nope.
Get my Sharpies. They're in the zip gray. The gray. Yeah, anyway, that's fine. Yes, but look,
I'll also get the,
let's doctor the little daisies up.
here, I'll also get that for you. Everybody go against Catherine.
Poor Catherine. I'm sorry.
What are you? Oh. When in doubt, Sharpie it. Lol, Catherine.
Somebody. Apparently, we understand why she busted the pop bottle now. She didn't get her way.
I know when I'm not loved. Oh.
There. Oh, right. That's it exactly. Okay, guys. What do you think with the little yellow in there? It made a big difference, didn't it? Do you like that better, Catherine? What'd you do with the cow?
The cow? I will grab it. This one then. Find it.
Okay. So you guys like that one? Is that better? Except Catherine, who didn't tell me to ink it again.
Aww.
I lost my lid too. That's your one job, Catherine. Well, thanks, Connie and Joetta. Exactly. Sharpies come in all the time. You have no idea what you can do with a Sharpie. Do you guys know you can make alcohol inks using your Sharpie too? Yep. I like it. I really like that. So if we have a tea-dyed journal page, how we turned it down, it'll go right in there just perfect. I mean, you really don't need anything after that. Just a couple things to tuck in the top. And we've got, and if you glue the sides, you've got the pocket back here and this pocket here. Look, Catherine, this made me think of you.
Wow. Oof.
I should mail this to Catherine. I don't have any with sheep. I have a sheep, but not this one.
You got him. You always got him.
Poor Catherine. Oh, how long have we been on here? I don't want to keep you guys on here. I know, isn't it?
We have been on here. It's 10:30 right now.
How's everybody going? People got places to go and things to do. Okay. It's not very often that I don't do a lot to a thing.
An hour and 34.
But I really want to just put this trim on here and do nothing else to this page.
Put just.
What do you think?
Oh, pink.
I think just this and nothing else. Yeah, there you go, Suzanne. And they work good too. I got a big set of, I think 38 different color Sharpies at Christmas time for like $10 on clearance at Walmart. Was there 36 markers?
Yes, there was. They had metallic. I'm good. My hubby won't be home for an hour or more.
Oh, wow. Did he go to the store with your in-laws?
Yes, that's what she said.
Yeah, see, I think it's so elegant like that.
I'm gonna use Sharpies. Oh, we should do a video about that.
Yes, I will end up doing a video about that. It's super, super easy. I mean, it's like you do it and you're like, whoa, what?
I love my Sharpies too much to sacrifice them.
I know. I love Sharpies.
It's so versatile.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, I think this is just if I can get it straight.
I'm over an hour from town.
Yeah, I knew you were a far
Oh, I wish I was that far from town.
distance.
I'm not gonna get sick. Close to 2 hours, says Kathleen. She's
Nice.
got sheep to keep her company.
Is Willie doing good? See, I think that just by itself doesn't even need anything. I think it just speaks for itself because this is just glorious. And this came from Walmart. This trim did. Seriously, guys, Walmart. So, you know, just because it's Walmart.
Nice journaling card, says Suzanne.
Yeah, I like this. And I mean, you've got tons of room to journal. I like it.
I would absolutely love it if you do your calendar stamp on it. Because it seems so weird.
Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's do something green. You guys want to do something in green? Ooh, I like this green brown. It looks like it's all. Oh, thank you, Carol. This is green. What should we use? You could use a strip of that.
I have green flowers over here.
Oh yeah, hand those to me.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really doing good. It's perfect.
Oh. Willie is Catherine's sheep, just in case anybody wanted to know. We have these little felt flowers. Let's do some simple ones.
I have Virgil. Oh, see, that's pretty.
What do you think?
Ooh, what about the middle one being on the opposite side of the card? You know? Yeah.
Sometimes simple works.
Sometimes simple is perfect.
Or do you think we just put one in the corner and leave it open? I sort of want to make sure there's room to.
One in the corner, like a
You know what? Let's. I have this doily.
It's just so tattered.
It was tattered when I got it.
She's old.
It was tattered when I got it. My mom gave it to me. Or she got it from somewhere. I don't know. It was not from hers, but it was already falling apart and had holes in it. So let's do 2 green ones because. Which way did you like it best?
Wow, that's wow.
Are you talking about my doily? That's.
I think Catherine kind of summed it up. Just wow.
I said, hey, it works, and you can use this. Every single bit of this I will use. Okay, just one as a tab. I think that's sort of cute.
I feel like one with the tab and like a little string on it. What do you call this? I feel like you have like a piece of ribbon on under it, and like the button holds it.
Okay.
Oh.
Real fast worded.
What are you looking for? You're really out of frame. What you get this account? Oh,
I think I do want a little.
Uses for it all. So Catherine.
I know it's horrid. I have a bunch of them that are like that. That are falling apart like that.
Oh, that's nice, Callum.
I actually crochet. I taught myself to knit 2 or 3 years ago. I've crocheted for probably
30+ years.
I don't know. Probably no. I would say probably 10, 12, 15 years, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I can actually crochet. See, I think that's cute. But I wanted that little tab on the top, just if I stick it in something to sort of pull up on, because sometimes when you try to pull on it, it bounces up. I like that. Okay. I still think we should do something with this, but it should be on a big tag. And I think I want to do it on a tea-dyed tag because of the, I think it should be like just the tag. What do you guys think? I'm not being lazy. I actually like that.
I like how simple that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I like this.
Sometimes simple
Just
is
plain.
nice.
What do you guys think?
Mhm. I agree.
I'm gonna trim this one out. I'm gonna use this pink. That'll leave me with all this green raggedy bits. So I think I like that.
Spray the card. I'm with Catherine on this.
Spray the card with what?
Ooh, what color?
Just spray the card. Everybody spray the card.
I like
Uh,
that.
Get me the Tim Holtz Mossy Meadow one.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna use Tim Holtz Forest Moss. That's what it's called. Don't let me forget a color. A color, really?
Just a color.
That's sort of a broad category, Catherine.
Oh.
I sort of like this because it's got a. Oh yeah, see. I sort of like this one because it's green, but it's brown. It may not go well with this. If not, we'll use it for something else.
If not, just ink.
See,
Oh, she got you ink.
I love that. Let me hit this with the dryer real fast. You guys are. Here you go. Some more ASMR.
This is more beautiful.
Is everybody? Does that make you relax?
That doesn't sound too bad. Sounds like a lawnmower, basically.
Get in my drawer right there and get me hole reinforcers. Remember you got those the other day.
Yes. What color do you want?
Brown.
Brown.
Oh, see, this is gonna look really good with the brown ink. I'm sorry if I'm off camera. I'm trying to stay on camera for you guys. It's really hard because I'm only 5'4".
5 foot, Mom.
It's not loud at all. It is a craft it, heat it tool, and I have really short arms, so they don't reach. Oh, this one's fine.
Okay.
Okay, and
Which color do you want? Yes.
Let's-
Crocodile.
do this right now, and I want to do this in the corner because I think it would look better in the corner.
It is not very loud on my end. It's generally not a loud thing.
Yeah, it's surprisingly quiet. Well, that's what I was thinking of, maybe finding a big button to put in the middle.
I want a big button. What type? Do you want the old buttons?
Something brown. I think brown.
Brown?
I don't know. I sort of like that with that green background. What do you guys think? Let me see if I can hold it up closer for you.
This guy. What is this?
Ooh. What about that? Oh, look. It gets worse.
Yummy.
I like this one. I think this one's cute.
Okay, honestly, I love this button. I don't care what you use it for, but that's such a pretty button. Just for this.
Okay. Let's see. Let's get this down. You know what? Get me that little felt case right there. Let me see if I can do this.
The what?
The little felt case.
Oh. Not seeing it. I'm blind.
It's that little gray case right next to the little stacky bins.
Oh, I see. Oh, I don't think already. Oops. Right there. Here you go.
Oh, let me cut off a little more.
Do you do anything so the doily doesn't fray?
I don't. The reason I don't is because I like that. the more it falls apart, the happier I am.
Yes, and use the raggedy stuff as your ribbon.
Yep. Yep. Sorry,
I feel like if you don't want your doily to fray,
I'm guessing if you didn't want your doily to fray, you could probably get use spray starch on it.
spray Mod Podge.
You could Mod Podge it maybe and let it dry.
You need acrylic based anything that hardens, I guess. Liquid cement, I guess.
Oh really? My needle's too big. I should have seen that coming. And I didn't pull my thing apart. It was just for looks. Oh well, I can use this one though. I'll use this because it's green. It's a darker green, but I think it'll be okay. I just thought it'd be really cute if there was some thread through there. And I'm going to put glue under there, so this is just to hold it down.
Contrast says Catherine.
Yeah, it does. Just something a little different. And I'm using Fabri-Tac for all of my fabric stuff. That's pretty much my go-to when it comes to fabric-based stuff. I use art glitter glue for paper to paper, but
Should you say the variant of it? Fabrifix. What's it called? Because
do what? I didn't hear what.
should you say the variant, the Fabrifix or whatever? Because you said that they go in different stores and everything.
Oh no, it's okay. Fabri-Tac, Fabrifix. You'll see there were and Joetta.
I have to say bye. I've enjoyed my time with you. You're beautiful, Della. Have a great day.
Oh, thank you, Carol. Thanks for being here. We've had a blast with you. Hopefully we'll see you again on a live really soon. Have a great day. Be safe and stay healthy, please.
And use sanitizer.
And use sanitizer, she said.
And wash your hands.
Just be careful. Stay safe.
Bye-bye. Oh.
Oh.
There goes Susan.
Bye, Suzanne.
Bye-bye, Susan. Suzanne. You can't say Susan.
It was great seeing you. I'm probably going to finish up here and call it good. I don't know who else is hanging out or what everybody's doing. I know it's getting late.
I do believe Joetta's still here.
I think Joetta and Carol, or Catherine's here. Carol just left. But Joetta, I do, when I do the Fabri-Tac, I take it down to my edges. So when I'm gluing, my edges are gluing down.
Carol's still here. Oh, Carol. She loves her emojis.
And Carol, I'll make sure I post these in the group so you can see it in the group.
I'm still here and I'm going to call Joetta.
Oh, you're fine.
We have a bunch of other people who get to make their presence known. Oh, wait.
And then I'm going to put a little glue on the top of my card to hold that in place, just around the knot, because it is frayed a little bit. There you go. And I love the little shabby ends at the end. at the top. I mean, isn't that a gorgeous journaling card? Good night, Connie. Awesome. You made one with us. Great. I do too. I like that, Catherine. It looks like it should be like in like a grandma's journal or something like that. Is this what it looks like? So cute.
Oh, it's kind of going.
Okay. What time is it? What time did you say it was? I want to make sure that.
10:47.
Okay. We'll do one more. How's that? Well, you do one more with this pinky purple one. So let's use a purple card. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe we should do that too.
What?
Maybe we'll do two more. I think I want to do a small one that's really cute like that too. Let me trim it down. Yeah, Catherine, I think you really could. I think it's just extremely neutral. I mean, it would look gorgeous in a nature journal because it's all the green and the browns.
Oh, it's very elegant.
I loved how this lace dyed up gorgeous. Probably of all the lace I've ever dyed, the two that I did tonight with these are probably the prettiest that I like. See, because I mean, I think that's just so simple, but absolutely cute. So what do you think just for a simple one? Yeah, it looks pretty. Okay, so let's grab the purple. Let's use this purple. It's got gunky all over it. Oh, you know what? I didn't ink that.
Oh,
Although I'm not even sure it needed it, but it was almost, I think, could have pulled it off without even using any ink because it was just so pretty. And sometimes the simplest things are the prettiest.
Oops.
And, well, let me show you what the ink instead. Okay, so let's ink this one up right now while I remember.
I like pink on everything that says Catherine.
Yeah, I do too. I just think it adds that bit. And I used the round ones for a long time, but I really like the square ones. I don't know. I just think they do better. I don't know why. You know what? This is purple. Let me find what I can find here. I think I'm going to use a piece of this doily. Another frayed one. There you go. That one's all cut apart. And I'm going to cut it apart even more because I want a certain part.
Oh, my test.
So let me trim this off a little here. I think I want this at the bottom like it's a vase. And then I'm going to cut a string of this green off that we cut off around here because I'd like to keep some of it with this since that's where it came off at. You know what? I actually think I'm going to use half of this. we need something down here that looks more like a vase. Let's see. What do we have?
Brown.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. But I was trying to find exactly something that was more solid brown than. Oops. I'm going to use a piece of our fiber paste that we made the other day. Let me cut this off a little straighter here, I think. Okay, one straighter. Well, it helps if you cut it straighter. We'll straighten it up if it's not. What do you think? That's a piece of the fiber paste we made the other day. I think it looks cute. Let me know what you guys think. Purple.
Purple?
Mm-hmm. No, different purple. Pink.
Pink? You want light pink or Barbie pink?
Yes. Okay, I think I have to spray the back of it and put a little color in the background.
Yes, sir.
And I just want a hint, I don't want a bunch. Just enough to sort of have some pink bleed through.
Is it BBS in the bottle? I don't know what BBS stands for.
BBS. This?
I'm sorry, Kat. Could you explain?
This is the Apple Barrel Paradise Pink. Is that what you're talking about? Or?
If you want, I can grab the bottle.
But I actually think I want more pink here.
You want more pink? Here you go.
Oh, BBs. No. They're little, they're nuts. They're little bitty nuts off of screws because they're like this. You can buy them for a little bit of nothing, or I'm sure your husband's got them laying around. And they're a whole lot cheaper than like bearings or anything like that. BBs will rust. But see, they're just teeny tiny little nuts. They're right around 1/4 inch. Yeah, I knew what BBs were. Yeah, you can't use BBs, they'll rust.
Thank you. Yeah, the alcohol definitely.
Okay, so let's put the green down first. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and using the nuts like that, you know, you buy those by the hundreds for a little bit of nothing at the hardware store. Or, you know, stealing from your husband's garage. I mean, what's 3 or 4? They don't notice when you're not looking.
When they're not looking up.
Okay. I almost feel like I shouldn't have put that glue on there. I'm using the scrap that I practiced writing on the other day when we made these. But I'm going to go around with the darker just because I feel like it should have like more of an outline on the edges, if that makes sense. Exactly. And what's mine is mine.
Wow.
That's what I always tell mine. What's his is mine and what's mine is mine. Okay. Let's see. I actually think this one's brighter, this side. So I think we'll use this side. And thanks everybody for tuning in live with us today. I've had a really good time.
Yes, I found that too.
I know, right? They always love that. Okay, here we go. Almost this little one. I need to put some glue on him because he keeps folding up on me. There we go. Isn't that cute? And this was the fiber texture paste. There, oops, after I thought over. There's the green around that doily. So I end up with this much left, unless I probably could put a tab. I don't know. I don't think I really want to put something in the top of this. Maybe I could staple it on. I don't want to put a hole in it though. Let's staple it on. And I'm going to sort of twist this. I'm going to have to trim some of it up. And with that being strings, I'm actually going to use 2 staples. And trim some of the, I don't trim that little red piece off. A little bit of the edge so it's more even. There we go. What do you guys think? Is everybody quiet out there? Everybody's gone. Okay, so we're ready to end. So let's pull out everything we made. So we made our flower pot. And we've got that one. And we've got that one.
On your frame.
And that one. Got the blue one. We've got the pocket. We've got the number 1. We've got the special handling. Got the bingo one. We've got the bloom, which is the blue one. We have the special. We have the little rose, which is so cute. That looks so antique. And then we've got the purple one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So I have a little bit of a stock left. So we may do this maybe once a week, come on and have just a stock up time. And you guys can craft along and we'll build our stock up. You like the green flower with the bingo. The bingo. Oh, I know. It's so cute. I love how it turned out. I mean, they all turned out really good. I mean, they're all pretty, but in their own way. It's really weird. It's cute. And I mean, depending on, that would actually look really good in there. I didn't mean to do that, but that would actually look really good in there. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. We've had a really good time. And you know, we'll do it again soon. You guys stay safe, be careful, you know, just stay safe and healthy. Sanitize and wash your hands. But have a great day, and we will see you again next time. We're going to get out here for now since it's 11 o'clock, and we'll chat with you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.